all right. Yeah, boy. All right. Welcome to Tuesday, man. Inside the Morning Stew. It is the fourth day of February.
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 Mm-hmm. The
Yes.
shortest month of the year.
Where did the R go? February.
Yo, believe it or not, a lot of those words, do you know that 70% of the English words are French words? And a lot of spellings that we got is because we took words from Latin and Greek and all kind of things and mixed them around. That's why you have a lot of silent letters in words.
Okay.
Give me a word with a silent letter.
Knife.
Knife.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Knife.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Steve the
A
Groove.
wonderful day.
Steve the Groove.
That's right. Mr.
Lisa
Frisco
Love.
over yonder.
Lisa
Hi,
Love.
good morning.
President.
Good
Yes,
morning.
President.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So last night I made pizza and the pizza cutter broke. So I run in on my CD collection and I grab one Brian Adams CD.
Uh-huh.
Cut the pizza with the Brian Adams CD. And you know what? And it cuts like a knife.
You silly?
Never mind.
You don't get it.
Yo, try it for me. Watch.
I get it since I saw you in heaven.
No.
Okay.
Cuts like a knife.
Okay.
You don't get it.
They got pizza that heaven to them.
Yeah.
Okay. The Morning Stew is putting out a request. We are asking that check on a gas before leaving a house and to make sure everything is turned off because it appears that there might be a sick out in our fire department.
It's true.
The city.
Mm.
Apparently, 8 or so firefighters from various firehouses called in sick, leaving just the man with the holla, yo, fire, fire! So, I'm gonna make sure I take care of the thing. What happened? It's because they talk about, what's that guy's name? Perez?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about not cutting the firemen's pay, but cutting their overtime.
Overtime. Mm-hmm.
The overtime. And, yo, you not quarrel with the man where they cook the food, you not quarrel with the doctor where operate for you, and you not quarrel with the man who got the hose to put the fire out their house. Where they put the life on the line, where, yo, I can tell you something, man. That shouldn't even be a thing. When it comes to first responders, they're already getting underpaid and stuff like that. They don't have the equipment to do the job what we expect them to do, but they still go out there and they do their job. When you look to cut your budget, look at things like CEO's salary. Look at things like ministers' salary. Look at things, well, we're going to talk about the other day about vehicles where they get used, both where they don't have to get used. Look at things like those before you decide, yo, we want to cut their people overtime.
Don't do it.
No. And don't they try catch and kill to survive and cut them out? No, man, that's not correct.
Think again. Look again. Take a second.
Yeah, look for something else, man. Yeah. I mean, how you could justify that?
Mm.
You know?
How do you sleep at night?
Yep. Yeah, Colville said the firefighters even have to fight for our food. So I want to say respect going out to Colville, Maria, because a lot of people in our country, fight battles, and sometimes you hear about it, sometimes you don't. But apparently forestry gave the okay for them to cut the mangroves at the Marion Jones Stadium. So because that was apparently the hold up, nobody knew how to approach that when they say you can't cut down mangrove, but they gave the okay because I guess somebody at forestry realized that the Marion Jones is not a sanctuary or habitat for mangrove. And I believe that was due to Colville's persistence. Colville is the one that brought that up. He called us, he called various media houses, and, he made it public. And, so apparently that's going to be getting done.
which is
respect.
Which is good.
Yeah, respect it up because a lot of people say that they can't even run around the place because apparently when you dip on the bleachers and you to run around Marion Jones, if alligator attack you or if raccoon peep by you or if you're accosted by evildoers,
Raccoon
people
too?
would normally see you. But they say with all of the bushes and the mangrove, nobody could see you. So a lot of people are leery to go over them places. Yeah.
We appreciate the efforts. We hope that they fall through real quick with them. First of all,
Exactly.
we don't want it to be a drawn out process.
Yeah.
You just
try
cut,
get one.
cut and keep it manicured. And we go
Yes,
from there.
and put on some nice polish on it.
Yeah.
Make sure you go at least on 5 pound of flour when Colville comes. So if you get on 5 pound of flour.
Hey, Luke, we got now, Luke. Early Luke.
Hey.
Well, because Bex, I couldn't sleep good for Frisco.
Why that?
Yeah.
My Tukadi. I was watching the news yesterday and I saw a wonderful interview. Beautiful. It was all good till the last minute where he said the last couple of words.
Who?
Miss Morales from the LIU.
Oh.
And the last couple of words, everything was perfect right up to the last couple of words when she said poverty makes us go to the wrong way of violence and so on. And I want to tell that lady something this morning that I grew up in poverty. I know what poverty is. But that didn't make me choose the wrong way. Growing up in a gang is a choice. You choose that. Frisco didn't choose that.
No, Luke, you can't say that, bro.
Miss Lady didn't choose that. We chose that on our road. But don't tell me that because we were poor, that was the only option.
I don't think you mean that though. I don't think you mean that. I know you say it because in many cases that is the case, but I don't think you mean in every case.
Because I know what it is to be poor and I knew how to make decisions.
Yes.
The decisions you make when you're young will determine how you live when you're old, brother.
Yeah.
And if you learn that and you stick to this thing, if you feel be great, you're gonna be great.
But look, like this. Many people were in a church, grew up in a church. That the way they know, that the way their parents teach them. And so they follow into that footstep. So influence is a real thing.
Yes, it is. Because I want to tell you something. I feel that children who grow up with a father figure around tend to want to emulate the father figure sometimes in certain cases. You know? I have a workman where if he speaks in a day, you will hear him at least mention his grandfather 12 times every day. And he wasn't living with his grandfather, he would go fishing with his grandfather. But the few interactions where he had that taught him right, wrong, work hard, this the way I do, grandson, it made a big difference in the man's life, because the man not end up in our life a crime and then there. You understand me?
Luke,
So certain things they will have influences. I mean, I grew up, I was young, I made choices, but when you left that, you move away. I was lucky that I could have done that. I know I'd say that you know.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, man.
All right, good. And I don't know why he paint that brush there and paint me all that one color, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
All right, yeah. Respect.
Thank you.
Yeah, call it back when we get on. All right.
Good. On, Luke.
Yeah. Yes, man. Very good.
Go ahead, the man I hear you right now, Groove. So go ahead.
Yeah. I think that what she meant was that a lot of times you grow up your surroundings. They say that the question they always ask, does the surroundings make the person or does the person make his surroundings? That all depends, like you said, Luke, on the decision that some of us make. But a lot of times we don't have the structure, the family structure around us to help us to make the right decisions when we're young. And if you grow up in a neighborhood that has gangs in it, sometime in your life growing up, you're either for your safety, you have to decide whether or not you are in this gang. And if you decide not to be in this gang, you might get in some trouble. So sometimes for self-preservation, young people go the wrong way, and it's a sad thing. But it's not everybody will get lucky and could say, yo, I never grew up in a gang neighborhood, or I was in a gang neighborhood and I made the right choice. I
And
know a lot of
everybody
people
can
could
say that.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
everybody's story different.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's
exactly.
everybody's
And everybody's
life.
got a story.
Everybody's life, they're not the
Everybody's
same
got a
life.
story.
Everybody got their own challenges.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like
right.
your life might be one thing, somebody else's circumstances are a different thing. You might grow up in the same neighborhood, live side by side, but the two are that two different people with two different circumstances, two different realities. So you could say, well, I see I never had an upstanding person. I look by him, but your life is never for his life. I talk about two random people, right? And so, yeah, it is a thing. It's not, so while one might correct by saying we all have choices to make, some people have harder choices,
Yeah.
if you want to put it like that. My choice might never have been as hard as the other person. My way out might have been easier than the other person.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, though, you might have had guidance. Not everybody have guidance.
It's
Not
true.
everybody have both parents. Not everybody have parents.
But even if you don't have both parents, Steve, you can still have guidance with one
And
parent.
I know everybody got the
but
same.
Remember, it
but the
takes
thing
a
is,
village.
but
Mhm.
sometimes the only guidance some of these young kids have are from gang members.
This is what I'm saying.
Because sometimes the gang members, when they're dealing with kids, they know they deal with the kid and tell them, yo, go rob this or go. A lot of them don't deal with the kids like that. They say, yo, say $1, say $2. So the kids get to look at this person and say, oh, this is the person when I need something I could go to. And, so that's why you can't paint a wide brush with everybody except for MAGAs. You can't paint a wide brush. Another thing, with the the news, a sad story about that young child that died.
My question
I
is,
know that-
what
Yeah,
happened? My God.
what happened was the child was dropped off at school, and somehow the child got out of school.
Right. From the point to the end, what happened? Nobody saw nothing. Nobody.
Well, yes,
Well,
somebody did. A nurse, not a nurse, a police officer who was getting her hair done saw the kid walking on the street and called 911. Now, the first thing is that's just sounds funny to me. A police officer calling 911. We need to get some radios and walkie-talkies. But anyway, apparently she made a report that there's a kid out here, but either they didn't take it serious, or they didn't send a mobile or whatever. And we know what happened to the child, and a lot of people blaming the woman, saying, why you never do something? Well, come on, we know.
I'm pretty sure she's the only one who saw this child.
She saw this child and she did the right thing. She called 911 and reported it, believing that they may do what they were supposed to do. And I don't see how out of everything that happened, she would be the one that you all want to blame.
Well, I mean,
They just want to blame
on a Monday, and around whatever time it was, noon, 1 o'clock, I'll be very honest with you. Seeing a kid walking on the street wouldn't be something that draws my attention, because kids walk the street every damn day.
Yeah, but a 5 or a 6-year-old by himself would.
Small child.
Yeah, a 5 or a 6-year-old. If I saw
But this
a 5
is
or
why
a
I tell you,
6-year-old
I've
kid
seen-
walking on the street, I'd ask her, yo, where your ma, where your pa, where you going?
Where
know?
you going?
Yeah.
But
Were you here-
in a certain places, that the age you see the got a shop.
True that, but this one school kid where apparently must have been in some uniform. Or
I
something.
know, and that's why first thing I think about the kid going home.
But yeah, well, we
I'd be honest with you. I'd be
like,
honest that you wouldn't find that
Yeah.
too much out of place, because at the time, afternoon, school is on, out. Sometimes
But
see kids who walk home.
apparently-
Sometimes see young kids who walk home by
Yeah,
themselves.
apparently, a person saw it and thought it looked out.
Yeah,
of
look
place
out of
made
place,
the
and that
call.
an observant
Yeah,
person.
and-
Yes, very
yeah,
good.
And to me, again, like I'm saying, that kind of call should be like an emergency call.
But we don't
That
call.
kind of call, is where you call and you say, yo, I'm gonna sit down with that picking the door there or something. But I want to tell you, I not blame police and stuff for stuff like that. But I do blame them in how we have to contact them, how they contact each other. You know, because 911, you could get a busy signal or it could just ring and ring and ring and ring. And even if that's our option, police officers should have radios or walkie-talkie so you could know, everybody could know.
But the person they have duty. They don't say the lady, but they have duty.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I guarantee you that if 911 wanted to get in touch with a mobile for go and check that, then I have to say, oh, which mobile they over there? Who they in that mobile? What for their phone number? Call and say, instead I just say, yo.
No, they have radios, but the problem is them people at the office will call and sometimes they don't pay on no mind. Not everything you call they respond to what you to deal with. Sometimes they do. Sometimes you have to plead. But sometimes many times you call and say, well, see something. If you don't say gunshot the boss, then sometimes they not come. 80% of the time they not show up. No kind. You could say, well, hey, something to go on and everybody look funny. Many times you could right there to wait.
And again, there's a whole lot of wisdom, the armchair quarterbacking. I'm sure that
of course.
I'm sure that there's police officers right now saying, yo, if that situation arises again, how will I handle that? I am sure there's police officers around saying right now, yo, if my dog attacked me when I there on duty, my big person house, how will I approach that? So when things like this happen, sad as they may be, we have to use these things and learn from them so that it doesn't happen again.
That's exactly what we were saying since last week.
Exactly.
Before.
Yeah, man, I could just imagine how the parents feel about that.
Deepest condolences.
Yeah, definitely. There's a whole lot of international news going on. Also, one of the ones that just bust. First time in the air in the country, I believe. El Salvador, Bukele, little Marco Rubio. Apparently, Marco Rubio went to El Salvador, and Bukele offered to house violent immigrants and U.S. citizens who are criminals. So Bukele said, we got a lot of jail space and we're not going to hold a lot of things about human rights. And so that news, the bus right now, and Google that and check that up and see how that they run. But that's how it happened. Bukele to tell the United States that, would send all on a criminal, we got in the back. Don't worry about nothing. Yeah. Think about that. You know what happened there? Everybody to make sure that the tariff not hit there. And I guarantee you, a lot of money is going to be given to El Salvador to house these people. So that's why people look for now, People look for that kind of thing because the planet, they divide up. Remember the other day we were telling you how China was harassing the Philippines because the Great China Sea out there that they call it, there's a few countries that claim a piece of that. But China said, no, it is all mine. And what's happening is that the U.S. have some missiles in the Philippines. And they've had them there for a couple of years.
And somebody's here.
China don't like that at all.
Yeah.
So
hold on 1 second.
over the weekend, the Philippines told China, I said, because of the crap where U.S. they do, what about if I give the U.S. back their missiles and me and you make one deal? Just stop the mess with me. And China say, okay, we'll talk.
Okay.
Hello, Carla.
Yes, Carmelo. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Greetings. May I speak to the panel, please?
Yeah, man.
What? We don't have a panel?
Greetings, Lisa Group.
Hi.
Greetings.
Yeah, what up?
No, I just want to make one comment on the earlier conversation with the gang thing now, with the gang situation with the youth.
Uh-huh.
Hey, good morning. The messages in the music, first thing I want to say.
It's Apollo.
Yeah, it is.
No, the messages in the music, yesterday, just like how I got in so-called Dredge Rasta, whatever they want to call it, I was influenced by Bob Marley music. Just like how maybe some of our parents be influenced by soul and R&B, but they still go got the lead, like you know, when they never dance and stuff. They're still in that zone, right? And that's just like how the first set of the older we not realize that the older gang members don't have the kind of influence on the younger gang members as we think. For example, the older gang members there, the one there where they get killed out now, where the young boy they kill, they were influenced by people like Vibes Cartel and Business Signal, and I know a couple of the ones there with the Tommy Band.
Yes, King.
Now,
It's King.
you find that them kids there right now, they know the older gang members, the students, they know the older gang members.
Yeah, then they go with the hip hop and song.
That one younger set of artists, for example, you got this one when the young boy NBA, where NBA stands for Never Broke Again. He have over 100 million followers.
So like you that one of them too?
And that he and others of his generation, this next generation, this everybody in the early 20s and under. My program, I got a program called Future Shock where I carry them kids who want to study there, and this is something why I decided to do. So in the mid-70s, no? When I read a book near Future Shock, I tell you the future may be like. So I decided I'm a one living in the future and staying in the past. I say F the old polo and new polo. So I carry them kids who are like this last generation, I deal with them for over 8 years, and I watch some of them like 9, 10, 11. They know all the young boys sing word for word and all see video them. The lone gun and violence and sex. And the thing is, the book of life tell you that when our kids don't have no parents, because most of the kids from the south side, go when they call gangster pass, they breed the woman, they move on, then they go to jail, then chain up with the next man or next set of picnic. And when they bring one leave $50 after the court, 2 send them for send 50. When they come, they want a hard long shot. You know, like your entitlement. So this set of young boy, no pun intended, they listen to young boy NBA, he's not a hero, he's not for them what Bob Marley was to me.
You listen to Skeng.
What Otis Redding was to our grandparents. Alright, so that's what the influence there. And the thing is, the more he got to jail about 3-4 times, just like Vibes Cartel, so when you go to jail and come out and hero, the more he go to jail, the bigger he gets. All right, and that's our power with it right now. And over 60% of the youth in this country, both north and south side, are mentally challenged. Because the one up on the north, they don't realize that they get bullied. All right, that's just like how Frisco mentioned earlier, you could go your neighbor and don't know where to go out with your neighbor. You understand? You could be like King and step far over here with sardine fingers. You understand? And you don't know where to go. And yeah, most of the thing there when you get molested and anything there, the person intimidate you and check me up. So the silence of the lamb. And for Esquivel signed that thing in 89 for burn for we marijuana fields when it was replaced by crack. From the same people where it struck out to burn it, it destroyed free society. After we last trusting each other up to then, we literacy rate I mean like 96%. Now they don't must be about around 48. We don't know what they are from we heal.
We know what not a bad word though.
So And what we do, we make one emotional and political decision. We don't got nobody where they think out things. That's why we brain trust migrated to the US. And the people there where we start going, no got talent, and the talent gone to America. That's why they come with we politicians and leaders. The leadership no got talent in this country. That's why we lack talent in the leadership and the political
Well, don't worry,
field.
because we're going to get 899 talented people back directly.
And then all that family get dysfunctional because with the crack, the same power when they buy the TV and the blender where they bring things home. He starts with the keep it and sell it. And he help you look for it, find who keep it. All right, so that really mess up the head and he left the chop. That looks like when somebody will get molested or so that they think they left with you. For life, you have to stay the struggle with it. That looks like one addict wants an addict always, an addict speaking an addict. But this is a drunken hypocrisy.
Yes. Anyway, Polo, watch out, we got one break, we have to go on where we don't pass.
The gas man with the truck, the drive wrong in a boom there, and I watching the driver, and the driver hang the hair out that door, he's still in sleep, and you could see piercing that go man he got. I got somebody come cut my yard the other day, and when he start, before he start out the machine, he haul out one bad man.
What I
So
got?
we got some serious issue where we know they address. We have to stop to make political decisions
What you call it, Polo?
and business decisions. We have to start to make social decisions.
What you call it? A drunken democracy? What you call it?
A drunken hypocrisy. This is not democracy. Hypocrisy.
That's
Well, I
true.
agree with you that Polo, because I always felt
the
that.
opposite is always true.
That's true.
All right, and I tell you, man, if you watch where really they go on, you know what people are living a fear, and not only fear of their life, the fear of poverty, fear of the financial support. Because right now the
Thank
handout
you, Mr. Lightburn.
Yeah.
It's now or never anyway, gentlemen. I will let go with that.
Yes, thanks.
What about the lady? You forget the lady?
Peace, love, belief.
Yes.
All right, Polo.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. We got to go to break.
Yeah, we got to go to break, but this gang thing is not a one-size-fits-all. There's all kind of reasons why people end up in a gang. Good people end up in a gang. Bad people end up in a gang. Polo right is something that we on the Morning Stew have been saying for years. The music you play, the music you listen to.
I mean, we had a girly word last week that spoke about that.
Yeah, the music that DJs spin, and dance hall, affect what you believe in,
It's true.
We used to listen to, I always tell Hannah, the music that I grew up with listening to, at least I understood what they were saying, at least I understood the message, whatever they try to get across. All the songs nowadays are about killing and sex.
You said this maybe last year, maybe the year before. The world get dumbed down. So they get dumbed down by where the intake or where they get. How could promoting violence, death, be good for any society, coupled with misinformation and disinformation now that we don't even know whether up, down, whether real, fake.
No.
And one song come to mind, Has the World Gone Mad? So you're taking all, you glorify killing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the whole bunch of people where they sing for out of Jamaica. I mean, if that ever make me a DJ, I guess I know I'll be a DJ because I need to play then there. I don't care what. I need to play then there.
I'm with you.
Yo, you know
And I don't
know
understand.
that-
I remember when we had Tropicana, I had one of my responsibilities at Tropicana that to keep the DJs in a check, not bring that Why? Because it's not good for business. But we see business people up and down. How they do it, I don't know. Got the DJ, they promote. And then every weekend now I fight. How that
A
good
lot of
for
people-
business? But I guess they're still open. Because, I mean...
A lot of people where they do that thing, not even understand the science of what they do, All what they do is doing it to make more money. They know they look at the...
They make our money right now till suddenly big up, man. Then they have to close
like
down the
my father
establishment.
that used to tell me, my father said, you look at the theory part of this thing. Because if you want to have one certain amount of a certain kind of function, you'll play on certain. That's why you hear people when they play old school, they tell you, yo, this is that old school they go on here. Dibby piam piam music. This is for the mature audiences.
It ain't even good even if you have young audience. How it good for the promote and then you support it. Yeah,
Like I always tell Hannah, any song where you listen to where you have to turn down when me or mommy walk in, you're not supposed to listen to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
not supposed
you
to
could say why that music if you ingest that home or on your own, but If I own an establishment, why I want to promote violence music where could get people riled up and they don't drink.
Exactly.
I don't
And you
understand
already
these people, but
you have
that is the way we live in because it no matter any means necessary.
I guess so.
When I run the risk, play all the bad man music, the DJ and up in it, because that's all I can play because that's all it's easy to do. Pick 20 songs where they talk about kill somebody. Easy for do. I get hype up and I mean like this new generation, like, hey, go say what you want. Get hype up after that if you want. That's no real talent.
No,
But that's the way they promote so now this new generation, that's the way they go. That's the way they want. That's the way they go. And you know getting that, then you're not ready.
Rasbop just messaged me and say, "You think it's time for him to come back on air to spread the conscious music once more? The international farmers them."
If you don't want effort from all sides, you waste of time because you already speak to the converted.
Yeah. I want to tell you, I hate when people where not like do things where I have to, we prove that we're kind of like. Remember I used to tell her, and Lisa used to cut the out of me when I used to say that how the LGB Bex with the TQP RSTUV. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, LGB me good by themselves, but when the TQ and everybody start to pile on for the LGB say, wait, hold on. Well, Donald Trump took he left in the LGB, but on all government and official documents, he took off the TQ, PQ, RSTU, VWX, he took off then there, but he left the LGB. Because the LGB is all you need to be. If you are LGB, TQ and all the other things will fall in a place. You don't have to get your own thing. Then they fall in a place, Yeah.
All right, before the break, let me send a shout out. Channeling.
Hi.
Johnny.
Channeling say you got Hannah to sneeze up. That's cool. I don't know what that means.
Yo, no, Hannah came from school yesterday and she didn't feel good. It came and gone right to sleep. So this morning, Donna took her, it got sleep with fever and all kind of stuff. So she did at the doctor right now because.
Channeling, how you know that?
What?
Yes, Channeling, how she know that?
Channeling, how you know?
You probably were
Channeling work for the FBI, the feds, the federale. You a federale?
I gotta tell you.
Tanya Apollonio.
You gotta look at. Lisa didn't tell us. Beyonce won Grammy Best Country Album of the Year.
I told
Frisco. I know that that's how okay, good, beautiful. But this is how I know that the Grammy is full of crap because Beyonce, I could understand win anything else, but the amount of kickback and people whenever they played, I don't understand how he win Grammy. I'm glad she did, but with all the pushback on that album,
well, sometimes people will push back that are majority and minority.
I know. Another thing that happened at the Grammys, besides everybody want to try and date Kanye West's wife now.
I know.
Besides that, Babyface got snubbed. Right on the red carpet.
Everybody gets snubbed.
Pissed off. No, Babyface was in the middle of an interview, and some nobody named Chappelle Roan, I don't know who the hell that is.
I don't know.
Chappelle Roan walked past, and the person interviewing Babyface while Babyface was talking said, Chappelle! Babyface said, you want to do that? Go right ahead. I gave them the mic and just walked off.
Mm-hmm.
And the internet is ablaze. How you gonna diss Babyface? Face. Oh man.
Do you know who that is?
That probably some young person, so that's why that happened.
Yeah, but what happened? She know who Babyface was because she said, "I'm sorry, Babyface." So she knew Babyface.
I know, but I said that some young person will not have no kind of
credibility. No pedigree.
Yeah, because everybody will interview you reputable sources and things like that, right? No, a lot
from the Associated Press. This was so embarrassing that the Associated Press came out and apologized to Babyface and his fans.
You got a lot of correct. So you to give somebody where you think, well, I give only run so you could build a platform. Got a lot of platformers out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the same platform I turn on and give one low blow.
Mm,
Pardon the pun.
It's like the world we live in. I say because some people where they do things not qualified to do it.
you say pardon the
But
pun.
because you could do it, you do it. So professionalism, they right through the door. We gotta take a break
Yo.
though. Oh, I made a big up.
When we come back, I tell you now about, because we here in the Morning Stew, we do a job after work. I tell you about two sneaker company that were by brothers and became rivals.
Okay. Yolanda, what's going on, Miss McGill?
Yolanda playing correct.
Okay.
Hi,
Tanya Apolonio, okay. Sedakara, you mentioned something. Groove, that's what I know. Paladin Leslie, big up yourself. Alicia Williams, who else? Who's on the boat? Kathleen E.B.
Kathleen E.B.
Yeah. All right. You'll swing that break and then we'll be right back.
We'll be back.
Winston, big wins.
BW, good morning.
Large up yourself.
Good morning. We'll be back.
right. Welcome back, man. It's 20 minutes after 10. Just like that. All aboard. Old School Tuesday, by the way.
Of course.
All right, Groovy. What was it?
Yeah, I was just chatting with Marlon. He went to an Iron Maiden concert. Iron Maiden are like heavy metal rock band, and it's funny because guess who like Iron Maiden too?
Yeah.
Me.
Of course.
When I was in the military, that foreign, I went AWOL, and because I could paint, they never stopped me. They just told me go paint one picture. And one of the pictures I painted was a huge life-size Iron Maiden painting.
Iron what?
Yeah. Iron Maiden.
Maiden. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
But they had.
Stuart send us a picture. 1 second, bro. I forget with Jaden Smith with the house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yesterday.
Well gone upside down. That is terrible.
It's true.
That was so that Will never boxer. I want to say good morning going out to Sergi, listening to us right now. Wiley the cook.
Hi, sir.
Ask my way to cook, but you don't answer me yet. Yeah, man.
Here go on, Casale.
Yes, sir. Good morning, guys. You know,
morning.
growing up in the hood, in South Central LA, they say either you have a chance to be a sports athlete or you're going to be a gangbanger. They say we have two choices in life growing up in the hood. You know, sometimes you try to run away from that gang activity growing up in the hood, especially when you got a single mom who worked from 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening. So basically, you're consumed by the streets all day long. You only see your mom only about 1 to 2 hours per day. By the time she get home, she's, you know, so it's all for myself. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we do look at the streets or our homies as more as family than our own families that are our bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's togetherism sometimes, but that's how you get caught up in that line of being a gangbanger by peer pressure. You're doing what your neighbors are doing. And sometimes when you isolate yourself from that, you end up being a softie in your hood. So you have a kind of image that you're trying to portray to show that you're down with your crew. You know what I'm saying? It's called peer pressure and everything. Same thing with Mr. Fuller Lightburn. John bit the Lakers back in the days, but you know, he's seen the struggles of how people grow up. But you guys have a new era of depression and mental illness that's not caused by natural. A lot of these young adults, street terminology, are smoking weed that are mixed. Some of these kids smoking weed from their friends, not knowing that their friends are mixing their weed. I mean, you guys are not into that type of Christian stuff, so you guys don't talk about that stuff, but the reality on the streets, these kids are smoking mixed weed out there, to tell you the truth, a percentage. And some of them can't handle the weed when they smoke weed, but it's messing up Belize right now in these young adults in the streets of Belize. Anyway, guys, that's all.
How do you know
I
if
gotta
your
say.
weed isn't mixed with anything, Casale?
Yes, sir.
Ask him, Frisco.
What is it?
How do you know when your weed not mixed with nothing?
And so how you know when you're weed the mix?
That's one thing, bro. My side rule, my own thing. I put no Sherm or no Primo or fentanyl. They leave kids to smoke all kind of stuff down in their hoods. Don't they trust me? I've been there with my little homies down there. I know what's going on down there.
Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you don't know what in there. They know what they know.
But you don't know.
Yeah, they don't know. All of a sudden you see your kids getting mental illness within a bus. All of a sudden he's being crazy because of smoking this weed. You don't know, moms, what your kids are doing out there. You know, it's not their fault. It's just peer pressure at the same time and everything. But they're smoking this mixed weed out there in Belize. Trust me. I see it every
Come on,
day
why
on
you
the
gonna
street.
blame it on the weed alone?
Trust me. Man, anyway, guys, you know, Pulo Lightburn, he's doing a good job on the streets out there with his kids. I've been going to Pulo Lightburn games way back in the days with Jam and Penta Lakers at the
Gotcha.
old Civic Center.
All right,
Anyway, guys,
Casale. Yeah, man.
peace.
Respect.
Yeah. Well, I know they say that gasoline and that's not true because that is true. You know, that does happen. But again, that's a part of the problem when they say that you're allowed to have weed, but you can't buy it. You just have to pray for it, and when you wake up,
No, that's not the problem. The problem is it's a gateway, and people don't want to realize it's a gateway for the young people. Somebody get in one lace or one of these new things where overproof, and they can't handle it. I know the same thing. Everything I know the same thing. Sometimes it lace with different chemicals. Sometimes that they, when one near a gorilla something, they mess with the process one now where 10 times as potent. Then everybody brain can handle it.
Mm-hmm.
I know the one where you get might alright for you, but a lot of different things out there right now where they're more potent and stronger.
You see,
15 times stronger.
One good there can't even come on TV and put up a commercial and say my weed no lace with nothing. My weed is just natural weed.
Everybody different. The young boy said, the lady said that she understand that he made the smoke and then half and day son start show some signs of differences. Lady say son na me a tour guide. She say go hang in some crowd and he start smoke weed and all of a sudden she son start act
Different.
I think. Well, end up after that now and shoot her. I don't know. You hear that story all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Many youngsters say, "What got you ask in my neighborhood?" You see some youngsters where then the good, and then they start behave a certain way, and then the story go wrong. That buy me the smoke. You hear that over, and everybody bill for it. That everybody bill or then give them something else in there.
So let me understand this straight then. The only two things that we have we could do that would be alcohol and weed. That's
I tell you the thing earlier. You feel like you don't want to realize and admit that people do things, brother. You want to somebody to give somebody wrap up in it. That like I give you those like the candy. I give you a candy, but the candy lace.
Mm-hmm.
So you know good for the person where they take it. Same thing. Yeah. Well, regular weed might be good for you, it might be good for people, but somebody can lace up with something else, get something stronger than what you could take.
Mm-hmm.
Things happen.
And then that bother the person can always call it one gateway because that one gateway if you get in something else in there. That not everybody honest and keep it real and keep it 100 and say, boy, this is the regular thing. People want it stronger, you might want it stronger, but somebody with a younger mind might can handle it stronger.
Yeah.
That's the reality.
I know. What trying to do. Yo, but you know something, bro? Again, this some of the stupidest laws. Because all right, then give away and blind. You could keep 10 grams per you. But again, everything around the weed is illegal. You can't get it. So what they should have done? I said, well, you know what then? If we give you a blind, you could get 10 grams. You could grow a tree for yourself.
You don't give the blind for kill, got 10 grams.
That way, nobody get nothing well.
They give you a blind, so you don't go to jail for it.
Yeah, all right, cool.
They don't get so I just want to give you it. They give you it so that you don't have to give a charge for something. So a lot of people may they get charged for it. So they give you a break, so they get charged. So take your win. You get your win and you want something else.
How can you go from point A to point B?
Yeah.
Never look at gift horse.
Don't look at gift horse. They say, boy, stop the arrest, man. All right, stop the arrest. How you get it now? Up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
very good.
Ram, what are you going on?
Yes. Greetings. Frisco, Groove, and Sugar and Cream, Mona Lisa Love.
Oh, Lord, another title.
Where?
Mona Lisa say that some people not tell her that they love her, but they love her, and some people say I love you, but they don't love you. Well, I not tell her I love her, but I not tell her, but I love her.
There you go.
That's how the girly word yesterday. No. The drugs abuse, the alcohol abuse, anything you abuse, the biblical people read Bible tell you that everything you abuse no good. Right?
Too much of everything bad for you.
If I was to choose drug or any addiction, I would choose weed. Because I have
Thank
good
you.
friends that used to use it, and I never see them go crazy, and I see them as sportsmen and everything, and in full control. But I know people who have used alcohol. I see man naked and themselves all kind of stupidity because they mix up themselves with liquor, all kind of different mix up. Campari and this.
I
and
no call no
that.
name,
It's
cause
like
we know are responsible for no.
kosher dog. Right?
Yeah.
And then the drugs that they're saying, they call and say that the drugs using in Belize, people is that they mix up. In the past, as you say, the old days, people used to say that Belize Americanized. Well, in my opinion, the drugs also Americanized style come from other dirty mixing of drugs come from that side. And the last one, going back to the topic of the police, where the police, but no, the compol say that they need more training. I agree, because the way how 3 policemen and a woman, that don't sound like they have any training to me. They sound like woman and a market the fight. One love, respect, and love your dog, the people say.
Love your what?
Watch your dog.
Your dog?
Love your dog. That's what he's saying.
No, you know, people say you got to love this man in another pro. Yeah, say love it. Yes, you could love your dog, but that don't mean sleep with your dog. Right? Keep your dog at a distance. Animals, we are rational, they are not rational. But if it's sassy, you have to watch it, you have to stay away from that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no need for kill a dog if you know. But unless it's the ultimate, the self-defense, you could, and that guy in front of you are ready for attack you. But at the same time, like most of these man, when you bend down and pick up a stone, most of the dog run. And let it open for some. Oh, Frisco.
Mm-hmm.
I know why you take me for a dinosaur, you know. Because they ask me who I know about Beanie Man.
Wow.
You don't know this man. I we call it Jamaican singer. I a young veteran.
Watch out, yo.
One love, respect.
Yes, Ram. First of all, I'm going to dance all night. First, if you're not an artist, you may make it. Ramadan, not now a dance all name. I don't know how to see it.
Definitely. I got that covered.
CY is on board. What up, CY? Carolyn Dawson, what up? Steve Anthony Perry.
No, sir.
Yeah, I try to find out the way Sir Jacob.
What are the cliffhanger for the last segment, sir?
There was a town in Germany that was called Herzenganerach.
Uh-huh.
It was a small town known for its cobblers, not a dessert. They make shoes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but there were 2 brothers born, the Dassler brothers. One named Adolf, they call him Addy, and the other was Rudolph, they call him Rudy. And when something happened and everybody got broken like that, and they both founded sneaker companies because that's what their father did. They made shoes. Addy formed Adidas.
Sure.
Yes, Addy. Adolf, Rudolph, which was Adolf Dassler. That's why they call it Adidas, because they used to call him Addy. But anyway, the brothers grew up in the small town. They work, they design shoes. And after World War II, they tested, well, anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Addy decided when the shoe market went down that he was going to make a new running shoes with spikes in it. And he went and he sold big. In 1936, I believe, the Olympics, or 1939 Olympics, Addy wanted to give Gary Owens, I think, or Owens, a black runner, the sneaker to run in. And Hitler told him, no, don't do it, because I had to try to prove that the white race is superior. Addy went and gave it to Jesse Owens. Anyway, and Jesse Owens won, like every event, using Adidas sneakers. He named it Adidas. So anyway, Adidas, Addy could design sneakers and Rudy could sell them. So they got big. Rudy was a salesman. But something happened, and they split. They didn't like they split up. And Rudy said, well, I don't want salesman, but I don't have anything to sell. So I want to make something like Adidas. And he made Puma.
And why my man got a Puma? I mean, the thing Puma all the while.
And Puma and Adidas started out from Germany with two brothers. And that rivalry got so big that the town that they lived in, one half that Adi lived on was strictly for Adi, and the other half that Rudy lived on was strictly for Adi. So even the town was at odds with each other because of Adidas.
I know what I mean. Think when you said the peg, my man got straight at Puma. Kind of Puma that is. But yeah, hey, Boca, what go on? Morning, Boca.
Good morning, Boca.
Morning, guys and girls.
Hey.
What's that? That ball we call us so away here, Rammer.
Yes, Ramadan.
Yeah. Tell the man that I hear he mentioned something that dog, that something for region or something.
I'm not sure what it is. He say love your dog, but something.
Love your dog.
You tell him that I think Belize is the only country that we name a dog Patlika.
No, the regional I can't think of calling that Jamaica and so too.
Jamaica have the mongrel?
Yeah, but dogs are all animals are very territorial. And whenever they smell a strange scent or something at a territory, they will be aggressive. I like what you say, correct. Sometimes the animals, remember in the Bob Marley song, where Bob say, Jamaican man dominant over all things.
Mm-hmm.
And man is always dominant when it comes to living things, because I think our features and our knowledge is we dominant over animals. If you always say what animal, the man they train or animal, but the animal never train woman. Mm-hmm. So I think when it comes to dogs, I think, yeah, and I don't know if Groove or Lisa, you have ever heard any other country have a name for a dog that's a mixed breeder. When I know what breed we got,
yes.
Patlika.
Yes.
Anybody wonder where that word Patlika came from?
Boy, it come from Caribbean
thing. I could tell you in the Turks and Caicos and in the Bahamas.
I always want to know the history of where it comes from.
Can you lick your pot? You give the dog the scraps out of your pot.
In the Turks and Caicos.
Steve is saying something, guys.
So that was something where I just call to say, and I think one of the biggest discussion was drugs. Frisco, you said right. You couldn't say it much better than that. Too much nothing good for you.
We've always said
that.
that.
Statement will say everything. And it's so funny, guys, that the other day a guy or a marijuana smoker, he showed me a piece of marijuana where he tell me that this thing that gorilla glue.
Gorilla, yes. What? Gorilla thing.
Yeah, but I tell I want to get this from. He said, buy the import for Uncle Sam, you know. I tell him, man. But then I remember when I grew up in the 70s or early 80s, Uncle Sam was for weed band. Still playing you to Lanya, pick up for weed. We are Jamaica world. I said the weed capital of the world. Because Jamaican and Belizean weed were so high demand in the US, now we import weed with the guy he say got a chemical will make it higher. I say, boy, something wrong with you, know? Why you are smoke something like got in foreign chemical, weed, our natural plant, we have a lot of medicinal purposes. But
can you want to get higher? That's why some people drink bad man.
Chemicals? No, man. Something wrong with it.
Some man drink vodka, some man drink bad man, can you want more alcoholic content? You want to get higher. Yes, higher and cheaper.
Something like that story, so you can't tell me no more. We don't got in chemical that make you get higher.
More, where the chemical compound name go? THC.
Yeah,
you got higher THC content, you get higher moon, bang, zoom.
And
everybody can handle it. I say, if you I might take a little shot of vodka, but if you give me a shot of that super proof, I for myself. But
certain things.
Yeah. Hi, Boca.
That's not a problem. Don't take care, guys.
Yeah. Bang, zoom to the moon.
All right. Like how Boca gone, make a talk to Boca, leave it. Yo, Boca.
No,
Yeah,
you were saying something when Boca was on.
I know, but I figure like, oh, I know I could say it better.
Oh, okay.
The word pat liquor, I thought we call we dog, but in the Caribbean, they call them pat cake or pat hone. And it come from the same thing. You bang the pat, the dog they come. That usually a mixed breed dog or a street dog, like that. But you call it pat liquor, they call it pat hound, or in Turks and Caicos, they call it pat cake. So pat liquor, pat hound, pat cake. You know, it's not just Belize. There's pat dogs all over the place.
They said that they, the breed, because it breed dung. Not a breed as in the breed, but it breed dung, and they more according to the stats, the same thing probably with you disagree, that they more kind of developed for the tropical region, and they got more resistance to parasites, heightened ability to regulate them by the temperature.
Dog.
Yeah, so that
dogs weak.
Yeah, they don't say per se big breed, breed down, but breed where get acclimated to this region.
I can tell you something.
You can't come on because I know,
Yeah, I had cane curso, I had chow, and I had to give the injection, all kind of worm thing. I had one pat liquor when he in Tiger. Tiger never gave an injection or a worm thing in her life, and it was the fattest, healthiest dog where I had. And I mean a pat liquor. So yeah. Even pat liquor.
Over mixed breed and so yeah, that's what it is. And we consider it as one lesser breed. But the reason why the dog end up on the street is because the people get the dog, then abandon the dog, man. That's the reason.
And it's a dominant breed. That pat liquor should have been with national animal instead of the
people abandon the dog, so that's not the dog ain't fault.
How come people's national thing that not the most common thing? How come
because it's too common.
But that's why it should be the national thing, because this is how we buy make.
Hold on. Somebody just dropped some knowledge for me. Somebody dropped some knowledge here. Man say, a white man call the dog a best friend. A black man call the best friend. What up, dog? Oh, Lord.
It's intertwinable.
Wait, that is terrible what he said right there. That is...
Yep. All our event planners out there. The commissioner
yes. I know that I drink, but we can't call name a drink in a disparaging way because we don't want to get one lawsuit. That's why I said don't call no name. That's a brand. The brand that the fella called was a brand of a gin. So you can say it now, we reply that you think, well, that was. So we can't, we don't want the brand come and say, hey, hold on to something about my brand.
What did the commissioner say, Steve?
What's that?
What did the commissioner say?
Hold on before you get there. Yeah, Rob, make it quick.
Well, yesterday I hear they talk about the Greek Island.
We change up our way. How do I break the snow? Shall I finish all your thoughts there? Because we have to, talk to me.
So, I didn't say nothing about Padlika, but I think, I know I'm not dog expert, but that's how it's called, a dog that is commonly mixed with any kind of race and moving around the streets.
Yeah. No, him ask what you say, so we tell her what you say.
What I say about the dog is that we are rational animals, but the dogs are irrational because they can't talk. That's all I say. I didn't say nothing else.
No, you say love your dog, so we tell him, man, you say love your dog.
Love your dog, well, I mean, love the dog. Sit and good, feed and no make you say on a rain, and meat is clean and from mange, all that type of stuff. That is loving the dog. But no go sleep with the dog. Some people sleep with the dog, you know, them pet and cat.
Oh, another thing that. Well, people got their pets. People got their pets all up in their bed and sofa.
Yes, and then you get all the disease from the animals that pick up after.
But then people not got a dog outside, bro. But then people not got a dog outside. They got a dog inside, then bed, then dog.
So they still lick
I
themselves.
know.
But they still
I
lick
see it.
lick themselves, no
I
lick.
see it. Well, I tell
Right. No.
anybody will do that, I don't go there for their house, none at all.
Lick.
Yeah. I see people kissing the dogs and sleeping with 10 dogs on a bed. Yes. And cat, 10 cat on a bed.
Hey.
And it's after the plate, the cat, the lick thing after the plate. No, man, I don't grow up.
But they not dead yet, though. They not dead ram, they're strong.
Huh?
I said they not dead, they're strong and develop our immunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Get to though, but thanks, Rob.
Cat have a disease that give asthma.
Yeah.
But again, we import everything in Europe and those Caucasian places. That's where I come from. They do that.
Yeah.
The only thing we left for them are for married to them. That.
Oh, Lord. Well, hey, group, there's a genre for that.
Don't
They are
know what
married
it
to
is today.
Frisco, use make your imagination. They're not married yet to the dog, but they do other things with it. Though.
I know.
If you don't believe,
There's a genre for that. There's a genre.
Yes.
From Sweden
search.
also.
Gotcha. All right, I got next call coming here, Ram. Thanks.
Oh, tell Lisa and go. When you don't go for holiday, go to the Greek island or go to Athens. Athens,
Man.
Greece, beautiful.
Man,
One love.
look the way the man was saying we Athens, Greece.
You gotta
Lord.
go too.
That's right.
Hold on, I
Where
gotta
gotta
try
go?
to get back Meredith. Meredith, call me back.
Mowed it.
Marvin says in other countries these dogs are called mongrel, as group said, or mutts.
It's mongrel, I said, because I know in Jamaica they call them mongrel.
Yeah,
Mongrel dog.
mongrel. Yeah. Oh, what they hold on, Meredith. You call upon the other number. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Do you know this boy have more than one number?
Of course. Oh, there she is. All right.
Mowed it.
Meredith. Yeah, go on, Meredith.
Marine,
Aha.
when
Good
you
morning,
mention about the person that tell you the man call the dog, what up boy, that?
What up, dog?
What up, dog?
What up dog, you call the dog?
Yes, it said black man said what up, dog, but the white man said the dog that ain't best friend, but the black man call him best friend dog. What up, dog?
You have this little story where the man call home and the man first thing he said that dog and he tell the dog, he rub the dog head, what up boy? Then as he enter his home, he say his son, tell his son, what up dog?
That's what they say.
Because what you do last night, you look kind of weary in your face.
You don't say that already. Why you gonna say that on national TV now? Hey, why you like throw me under the bus? I don't understand. What me? You love it? Where you going?
But that, I'm not a boss. I mean, if I look handsome today, I will say. If I look dandy, I will say. If I look tired, I look kind of tired.
Yeah, but you don't tell me that half here. You don't need to tell the world.
And if everybody says,
Hey, image is everything. You can't try to rample up my image.
You pray to look tired. Everybody know you're
Yeah, but I don't need the world for advertise it, man. Like, image everything, Meredith. Stop to try to ruin my image. I get fired, you know. All right.
That's how we are good wife doing. Look out for your husband.
Yeah, but you don't go tell the world. You say, hey, you know what? My husband couldn't do it last night.
I know me to say that.
I know, but I make a point, you know.
You work too hard, man. You're up on sundown till the sun go out.
All right. You I get cut right now. You there, verge. I get cut right.
I
Uh-oh.
forgive you.
I forgive you.
Anyway, I want to pick up Leon and Frisco. I want to pick up everybody where I meet lately, like last week. I'm not going to name, but I meet a couple people where when I open my mouth, you know, Meredith. So yes, I done Meredith. So as we all know, everybody listen to Morning Stew.
You lose it, though, because you used
Buddy.
to call every day.
I never get the name. I meet one in Williams just by the bridge, by the stoplight. I meet them all about
Okay.
the birthday of February and I mean Saturday Frisco.
Who birthday?
Meredith.
Sure.
You mean who birthday? What is wrong with you?
Me never know nobody where I know got birthday in February.
Okay. All right. Oh, so we're gonna stick to that.
So what you cook for me for your birthday?
We're gonna stick to that.
Jesus, it's my birthday. I just want to stay down low.
Chub.
No boy, I may have to pick between something for birthday and a new phone, so I just grab a new phone.
Bam, see there?
We know what she did with the other phone.
It again.
All right, Meredith.
Anyway, I
What
went
you
on
did
the
with the
street
other
Frisco.
phone?
Okay, even if you're tired, even if I like beating man, even if you're crippled, I still love you, baby.
Now let's go to God.
Change the love I got to you. And before I go, I want to tell Cynthia Kaitano she dey try sneak up, but you better hold the ring because I just to watch her. Man, Cynthia, baby, love you, girl.
You abandon your post.
Right.
Don't worry about that, man. I say because sometimes I will allow you, I leave it, but not too much. Bye.
Later.
Bye, Mer.
Oh, Meredith.
That's right.
Meredith.
No, Mer did.
All right. What? Let's be the one now. Number they look like it says 6666666.
What?
Cremelo.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, what up?
Honey.
What's up with you guys on the morning show this morning, man?
Who is this?
It's a deep out of Rolling Creek.
All right.
Okay,
I think I
man.
have a call concern the garbage thing and thing when it take place in the village, right?
Yeah.
The person at the bus stop.
Like, last week the chairman and the minister had this whole village clean up my youth.
Wow.
All behind them bus stop and thing and between then and now I don't want somebody to go back there and watch how them guys got back at them place there already.
Sure, what?
One guy in the village called WZ. He walk and pick up everybody garbage and carry that up site and pick out when he want. When he don't want, he just throw right back at the place.
Man.
Wow.
And you, I tell it out to kind of right.
Well, if you got a name of somebody, I mean, you can always take it to the authorities because illegal activity.
Let me tell you something, my youth. I got at the station many times, right, and report to them, but like, them say they don't got nothing to do with that. You have to left to the chairman or the government. I tell them about the law, they have to enforce the law. Literally say that one law offense, right? I see that man, they cook right on the sidewalk, big fire, and the police and pass right there. They have to look for him, the guy. They don't got two more, but they come way for Ontario village, come live in for we bus stop. They
come live in at the bus stop? Man, we don't got a problem, man, but if the police don't want to address it, that's another problem.
We see like the police and the government, then they think I want to talk hard, you want to figure you crazy or you play crazy. You could get over there with anything.
What are that? Okay. Oh, I see what they say. Okay.
Yeah, he's been saying that.
Just in the last week, they clean up this whole village, right from the beginning of Kamalota, come down to Rolling Creek village. I mean to the bridge, right? And if you go back and look back at that bus stop right now, my boy, you're surprised to see a monk of garbage, anybody. Don't bring back there already.
Wow.
I don't want to just should be so deaf and leave it to me, make the people in the higher authorities, like, get a sense.
Well, you have to address the problem who they take the garbage.
That's how I used to clean it. That's how I personally I just get up and pick up bags and clean the toll roadside by for my own.
Yeah.
No charges.
Yeah.
Like the chairman try to do the same thing, but it's hard to so every time you try to go, like, somebody just come back for your back and, like, try destroy the good way you try to create the same way to it.
I hear you
I think
frustrated.
the chairman hand tied to me because even he go report it to the police and
And they did not hear you?
get no way with them, man.
Yeah.
Try to switch somebody for probably the human development or someone and
Something like that kind of problem, they groovy.
Moments we have sent somebody and check it out, man.
Gotcha. Alright, fam.
You really hard on my youth. How you want to teach the kids there to be clean, and then you got man to call them make garbage, just shit up back at the bus stop and do all kind of shit.
But you can't say bus stop.
Yeah, we got you. What person said that? Roaring Creek? Roaring Creek
Rolling Creek used to know it's notorious, man, but now I think we'll give up notorious and go to nasty.
Wow. Gotcha, but yeah, we gotta go to a break though.
Against me, man, like somebody in authority. If I even just start to listen, they can't say the police and they go say what they go on and that place say. They because now since I see that light already them already do so.
Yeah, it needs a just got a problem, I got a problem.
Cock up on the thing, spit up on the bench, eh?
Got you.
The kind of thing, show the garbage right there, like, you know. I think it's just,
Yeah.
I need to send them police or wait, quick, go check that out, man.
Alright, fam. Got you.
You guys just have a
Take care.
good day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take care.
Yeah, come in later last night and I catch you on the show. I mean, there the show, you know.
Yeah, man.
Like, I'm comedian to me when I, like, you know.
Later.
You guys are going to a comedian show to it. Like, let's work off and everything, like, you know.
Some of that.
You know, to have good vibes and
Yeah.
to make the people happy see a way to me, like, you know.
Respect.
That's a good vibe that you could bring laughter to somebody's face.
Yeah, man.
That's why Michael is looking at how sad the thing was some kind of, like, you know, upside down when they're different and just, can you know, like, a joke or thing, like, you know, bring them back to reality and things, you know, way to me.
Yes, sir.
I just want to know, man, I enjoy for your show.
Got you. Respect.
Let's keep up the good works, man.
Yup.
God bless you. Know.
Bless up. Bless up.
I also appeal to the people that are rolling quick to me, like stop throwing garbage all over the place too.
Yeah. Stop giving the man the garbage to carry there. Yeah.
You bring them home garbage and throw it away the drums there when they got spot up near the village, like by the bus stop and everything, and people bring the garbage and we want to throw it out there. Like,
Got you. Alright. Problem right there. Alright. Take care, man. We got you.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes, sir.
Yes, man, you.
Alrighty.
Oh, I got garbage problem.
Big time. We'll take a commercial break.
Go me to say something before I'm done answer the call.
No, when you come back from the break.
Alright.
Okay.
No problemas. Do it. Let's do it.
No hay problema.
O'Brien. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Oh, you missed it again. You missed it again. All right. Old School Tuesday, man. Up inside
we do have
XTV.
old school.
Yeah. Reminding you that tomorrow, for those who advertise in January, who took advantage of the Creme Advertiser special, we will be selecting a winner from the group.
7-Eleven, baby.
Yeah, it was 11-11, maybe.
It's the boy. It's that boy over there in the studios. He's the one who takes the thing late.
Really? That's what you're going to say? You get like murdered? No.
Blame it on you. Blame it on something or somebody.
Blame it on the rain.
We ain't got none.
Blame it on the rain. All right, what you got on the old school? Hit me. What you got?
Come on, Miss. Is it Christy Darling upstairs?
There's a high probability. I know earlier that the next fella come, but yeah. All right. Whoever it is, I mean, serve it up. You know.
Yeah, there are pictures up there.
Cool Tuesday. Boy, one of my favorite.
Mine too.
It's one of my favorites.
That's TV's Clint Eastwood.
That's right. McCall.
TV's Clint Eastwood.
McCall and Hunter.
Yep.
Yeah.
He actually played Clint Eastwood better than Clint Eastwood.
Oh gosh.
TV sitcom version Dirty Harry, huh?
Yeah, because you realize Clint Eastwood only had one look in his face. It looked mad.
Yes, he got one look.
Look sad.
No, look serious.
All of them was the same look.
You ever see a movie where Clint Eastwood smile?
No.
Probably Dirty Harry after he shot somebody.
I can't remember. Maybe it's a little smirk kind of.
Make my day.
This was part of Channel 7
lineup.
Pre-recorded lineup on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a shilling if you tell me the rest.
Only a shilling?
Yeah. Groove wouldn't know because he never there in the 80s.
He was not here.
I used to watch the NBC when they had and Channel 7 when they had the full lineup for True.
What about Michael Knight?
So Hunter was one, yes. Knight Rider was one.
MacGyver? Was it MacGyver?
No, there were 4 programs originally. We used to come on Saturday night, Channel 7.
Tell me. I gave you 2. Give me 2.
No, you could get it because that 2 more way.
Cosby.
Huh?
It wasn't Cosby.
No, it was
no, four like our
kind of
shows like yeah. So you had Hunter, Knight Rider, and then 2 more after that.
Murder She Wrote.
No, never know the action.
Don Tenna.
Who?
Airwolf.
No. Good car. Saturday morning that used to come on or afternoon.
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice. That is
Really?
that I mean the last one.
That crossed my mind, but I said
11 to 12.
I-50.
No.
No, what E50? I don't know them.
So it was Hunter. He was Knight Rider, then Blanc, then Miami Vice. Huh?
I never seen Blanc. I never seen Blanc.
You never seen Blanc. 2804299 if you know that show. One show missing Saturday nights.
You mean I gotta share my shilling?
Yeah, cause you know win. Groove done getting that.
Miami Vice.
Yep. It was one.
Night Rider.
One used to be from 10 till 11.